Welcome to Cooking Tutorial in Culinary. The first part, here is the 5 safety measures. First, always wash your hand before prepare the things and the food. Second, always wear the right clothes like apron to avoid the stain in your clothes, and hairnet to avoid the strands of your hair fall on the food on your preparing. Third, use the right tools like peeler to peel the vegetables and knife to cut the all products you need to slice, and lastly, the cutting board. Fourth, have a fire safety place like in our house, the preparation place for food, and the cooking area near in the washing area. Lastly, know the proper use knife. And our second part is the parts of knife. Like what I said in the part 1, first, you need to know the parts of knife. Spine blade part, handle part, rivet part, butt part, tongue part, plaster part, heel part, cutting edge part, belly part, and lastly, point edge part. The third part is safety measure in using knife, and this part also we can learn the proper using knife. First, always use a sharp knife. Second, always remember your fingers is far away from cutting edge, and hold the product like this because the advantage of your knuckle give the space or protect your fingers for cutting edge. Third, my knife tip part on the cutting board, I took my knife like so to get a nice and smooth cut just like that. Fourth, don't ever raise your knife above the knuckle. There have a possibility all your finger is danger if were to come down and cutting on the knuckles or your fingers. And lastly, what I teach to hold your product and knife properly to be smooth and nice cut on your product and to avoid the possibility all your fingers in danger. The fourth part, the mise en place. Salt, pepper, beef cubes, garlic, onion, red bell pepper, tomato sauce, carrots, potatoes, beef, mamacitas, 1 cup of water, and oil. The fifth part is basic cuts. First, cut the beef in a large dice or 2 cm. Second, cut the carrots and potatoes into the medium cut cubes or 1.2 cm. Third, cut the red bell peppers in the button slice. Lastly, cut the onion and garlic into the fine brunoise cut or 1.5 mm cubes. The sixth parts, the cooking methods. So, I decided to cook the beef afritada. It's a part of the stove cook in the cooking methods. And lastly part, the garnishing technique. And I put the onion leaves and the red bell pepper for the garnishing in beef afritada.